In the shadowed alleys of Accra, a killer moved like a ghost. Between the mid-1990s and 2000, over 30 women were found strangled, their bodies bearing the marks of a ritual few could comprehend. This was the work of Charles Ibo Kwanzaa, the Accra Strangler, a man who stole insulin from hospitals to induce hypoglycemia in his victims before collecting their blood for juju rituals. His reign of terror lasted 7 years, a period marked by fear and systemic failures in Ghana's post-colonial justice system. Kwanzaa was no ordinary killer. He scattered condoms at crime scenes to mislead investigators into believing multiple perpetrators were involved. This deception worked for years, diverting resources and attention from his solitary path of destruction. The victims, primarily food sellers and sex workers, were often marginalized, their deaths initially dismissed as low-priority crimes. It wasn't until 2000 that a witness recognized Kwanzaa near a crime scene, leading to his arrest. He confessed to more than 20 murders and was convicted in 2001, sentenced to life in prison. But the scars of his crimes remain, a stark reminder of the gaps in forensic resources and policing that allowed him to operate unchecked. The Accra Strangler was not alone in Africa's history of unsolved crimes. South Africa's first documented serial killer, Pierre Bosson, began his violent spree in the late 19th century, motivated by insurance money. His case set a precedent for the patterns of serial killing that would follow. Later, Jack Mugali would be convicted of 52 charges, including rape, kidnapping, and murder, in Johannesburg between 2008 and 2009. These cases highlight a broader issue, the persistent forensic and policing gaps that allow such criminals to thrive. The rise of digital true crime media has brought these stories to global audiences, often under the label of African mystery crime. Yet, this label can sometimes oversimplify or sensationalize the motives behind these crimes, particularly when they involve ritualistic elements. The Accra Strangler's use of juju, for instance, has been a point of controversy, with some arguing it stigmatizes African spiritual practices. The victims of these crimes, often from marginalized communities, deserve to be remembered not just as statistics but as individuals whose lives were cut short by systemic failures. The eventual conviction of Kwanzaa through DNA evidence marked a turning point in African criminal justice, demonstrating the importance of scientific forensics. Yet, modern Africa still faces serial killers like David Randetshini, convicted in 2009 for 10 murders, proving that the lessons of the past are still being learned. The story of the Accra Strangler is more than a tale of a single killer. It's a window into the challenges of post-colonial justice, the evolution of forensic science, and the enduring impact of unsolved crimes on communities. As we delve deeper into these mysteries, we must ask, how many more killers remain in the shadows, their crimes yet to be uncovered?